everybody. It's my first video at SGIA Expo, and I'm here with Dan Marx. You know, I don't know your title, Dan. What is your title?
I'm Vice President Markets and Technologies at SGIA.
Awesome. And I went to your pretty fabulous wide format 101 workshop yesterday.
Right.
I learned a lot of stuff. I really did. I was quite surprised how packed that room was. There was over 100 people there, correct?
Yeah, there were, I think we had 175 registrants for that. We still see huge interest in people getting into wide format.
Yeah.
Even though the technology is no longer new,
Right.
For a lot of people it's still new opportunity.
There was amazing information being shared really about the ROI. I mean, for a relatively small investment, now, obviously, $60,000 is a lot of money to a lot of people.
Sure.
But in the print world, $60,000 is a relatively small investment.
Absolutely.
And that was soup to nuts. That was everything, including cutters, dryers, finishing stuff. It was everything.
Yeah.
For the returns that the speakers were talking about is pretty amazing. So, and I shared all that information yesterday, but I just noticed you were standing in a different booth than the SGIA people.
Right.
They've banished you. They threw you off the island. Is that what happened?
No, I'm just wearing a different hat right now. PDAA is the Professional Decal Application Alliance. It is a association that operates under the wing of SGIA. And PDAA is a group of graphics installers. So those are the people who are putting up the retail graphics, doing the vehicle wraps, getting out there and in many cases installing the prints that the SGIA members are printing.
Now, this has happened to me a few times that I needed a vehicle wrapped.
Yep.
And you have to find an installer, and then there's a brand that I won't mention that's usually associated with that installer.
Sure.
Is this a way of finding installers if I have a wrap, or do I have to go through my process like that?
No, actually we have an online search. You can get to it at sgia.org/PDAA. And it is a great resource for finding installers around the United States. More than half of our installers have passed our master certification course, which is where they come in, we test their proficiency on a number of tests we put together. So they are companies that are proven to know what they're doing and to do a good job.
That was actually going to be my next question, because that's the most important thing. And then, of course, you know, depending on location, is the installation inside, outside, hot, cold, blah, blah, blah.
Lots of considerations.
Lots of considerations. So I also saw you this morning at our press breakfast.
Yes.
And maybe you can share a couple of those numbers regarding the registered attendees, how many exhibitors, the space of the size of the show, with everyone at home.
Okay. I don't have my paper in front of me, so I'll try to go from memory.
Yeah.
In terms of the space of the show, we have, I think, 538 exhibitors in just shy of 250,000 square feet of sold exhibit space.
Amazing.
So it is a big show.
Right.
In terms of registrations, as of 7 o'clock this morning, which doesn't include any on-site registration, I think we were at 24,000 registrants.
Amazing. I mean, this show is, I mean, the doors opened. And something very interesting I noticed is that people went right to, like, beelined to exactly where they wanted to go.
Right.
So this is not like, oh, let me just walk around and see what I can see at the show. These are buyers who walk through this store.
Yeah,
these doors.
I think that's the nature of a really robust marketplace, which we have. People are here to purchase. They're here to make decisions about their businesses.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of this.
Right.
It's not to get free pencils. It's like...
But as the attendees become more savvy with their research, you know, the shows need to step up and make sure that, you know, I mean, you know, there's usually a reason why the big exhibitors are up on the front, besides the fact that they have money to buy those booths, but this is what people are looking for. But there is a lot of smaller companies up in the front too, and I think that's really wonderful at this show.
Yeah, we try to we try to spread things out.
Right.
We are a very diverse industry. I think one of the best things about this show, particularly relating to the wide format industry, is we have the equipment, we have the inkjet devices, we also have all the materials, all the finishing technologies, all that stuff people need to make that print they make into, like, any of the so many products that are being sold today.
It's amazing. Well, I'm going to let you go and do
Okay.
your thing, and I'll just be next door with the rest of the SGIA people.
All right.
And have a great show.
Thanks, Deborah.
Thanks for everything.
Yep.